Hello everyone, welcome to ACE Online, and in this particular video I am back with a series of 1000 plus questions based on quant and reasoning. So if you are preparing for any competitive exam and there is a section of these two subjects, then these sessions are very beneficial for you. And if you know such persons who are preparing for different competitive exams, it doesn't matter whether it is railway, SSC, banking, state level, central level, some technical based examination. If there is a section of these two examination or these two subjects, then please do share the link of this particular video with them so that they can also join us and do the practice with us, right? So without wasting much more time, let's start our today's session and let's see what kind of questions we are having and how we are going to deal with them. So the questions that we are having in today's sessions are from the mains examination, right? Or we can say the PYQ of mains paper. So let's start with the very first question, and the question says that Mr. Sudhir has purchased two adjacent plots. One is in the rectangular shape and the other is in square shape, and combine them to make a single new plot. The breadth of the rectangular plot is equal to the side of the square plot, and the cost of fencing of the new plot is rupees 470, that is rupees 5 per meter. Find the area of the new rectangular plot when length of the previous rectangular plot is 20 meter. We need to give our answer in square meter, or we can say the meter square. So these are the options. Then please let me know what answer you people are getting and how we are going to reach them. Hello Ravi. Hello and a very good evening to everyone. How we are going to approach this? Any one of you in the comment section? It's a very easy one. So the question is saying that Mr. Sudhir purchased two plots like this. Let's suppose this is my rectangular plot. This one is my rectangular plot, and adjacent of this one he purchased a square plot as well, right? Now this plot, this whole plot, the combination of the rectangular and the square will become a new plot, and we need to find out the area of the new rectangular plot. So what answer we people are getting? Any one of you? And in this one there is one thing which is given. The length of the previous rectangular plot is 20 meters. Okay, let's start discussing. As we don't know the breadth of the old rectangular plot, or we can say the side of square plot we are having, I am just assuming that this is equals to x. And why I am assuming? Because I am going to fence around this new rectangular plot, which is nothing but the parameter of new rectangular plot. So if I want to write down the parameter of new rectangular plot, that can be written as 20 plus 20, that is equals to 40, plus 1x, 2x, 3x and the 4x, right? So 40 plus 4x. Now this is equals to what? This is the amount that we are paying, but we are paying 470 rupees according to the 5 rupees per meter. So we need to find out how much meter we are doing that. So with this one we can easily able to calculate the total meter that we are using for the fencing. So that is nothing but 470 divided by 5. So this is nothing but this is also give me the total amount of parameter, right? So it is nothing but 94. Right? So I can say that this value is nothing but equal to 94. So from this one we can easily able to calculate the value of x. 4x is nothing but 54, and the value of x that I am getting is 13.5. The value of x that we are getting is 13.5. That means the breadth of this particular rectangular old park or this square plot is nothing but 13.5 meters. Now what we have to do, we have to find out the area, right? And the area of rectangular plot is nothing but length into the breadth. So first we need to calculate the length of new plot, and that is nothing but 33.5, and the breadth is nothing but 13.5. So area of new rectangular plot is nothing but 33.5 multiplied by 13.5. And when we multiply it, because of this 5 into 5, we know that we will get 2.5 something in the denominator. So option number C is the correct one. Option number C is the correct one. It's very easy. I don't know why you people didn't get the answer, but option number C is correct. Very good Radhe, very good Ravi, very good Shweta. Right? Okay. Now what we are going to do, we are going to discuss the next question. So the next question says that PQRS, this one, okay. Instead of this one, what we are going to do, here what we are having a trapezium PQRS, PQRS, and here we are having X and Y, right? Okay. The question is saying that this PQRS is a trapezoid, ABCD which you need to draw, and MLKJ again you need to draw, are two rhombus. Diagonal of ABCD are 6 centimeter and 8 centimeter. One of the angle of MLKJ is 120 degree, and the diagonal bisecting that angle measures 15 centimeter. Side of ABCD is equals to PQ, and the side of MLKJ is equals to RS. Now with the help of this data, what you have to do, you have to determine the length of X and Y. Median of trapezoid. What we have to do, we have to find out the median of trapezoid. How we are going to determine this? It's a very easy one. All you need to do is you just simply need to understand how you are going to draw the diagram, and afterwards how you are going to calculate the side of the rhombus. If you are able to get the side of the rhombus, then X and Y is nothing but it is equals to PQ plus RS divided by 2, and I will get my answer. Very good Abhishek. Now try to solve this particular question. Here the question is saying I am having two rhombus. So I am just drawing the first rhombus. Let's suppose this is my first rhombus and A, B, C, D. Now the question is saying that the diagonals, these are my diagonals, the length of these diagonals are nothing but equal to 6 centimeter and 8 centimeter, right? Now with the help of this, can we able to determine the side? Very good Radhe, very good Rani. So with the help of this diagonal detail, we can say that side of ABCD, right, of this particular rhombus, or we can say that PQ, because both of these are equal. So that can be calculated as square root of squares of both the diagonals divided by 2. Here what you will get 36 plus 64. Ultimately we are getting square root of 100, right, and we need to divide it by 2. So what value we are getting? We are getting 10 by 2, that means we are getting 5 centimeter, or we are having details in the meter, centimeter. That means we got this value is nothing but 5 centimeter. Now the question is saying that we are having one more rhombus and the side of that rhombus is equals to the RS, right? So I am just assuming that, let's suppose this is my second rhombus, M, L, K, J. So the question is saying that the one angle is 120 degree. I am just assuming that this is 120 degree, but when I am going to bisect this one, right, it will become 60 and it will also become 60. If it is 60 and we know that this is 90, then this angle will become 30, right? So from this one we can say that sine 30 is nothing but, we know that that's perpendicular upon hypotenuse, right? Perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So from this one, from instead of hypotenuse, what we can do? We can write side of rhombus MJLK or whatever name it is, right? Now what the value we are having of this perpendicular? This is nothing but this is equals to 7.5. As we know that the total length of the diagonal is 15, which is divided into two parts, so we can say that this is 7.5 and this is 7.5, right? So 1 by 2 is equals to 7.5 divided by, we are just assuming it as RS, right? So here the value of RS that we are getting is 15 centimeter. Now as you got both the values, all you need to do is you simply need to add them and divide it by 2. So here what we are getting, 5 plus 15 by 2, and here we are getting our answer is 10 centimeter. Option number B is the correct one. Option number B is the correct one. It is quite easy, right? Next. The next question is from the concept of time and work. The question is saying that a contract is to be completed in 50 days and 105 men were set to work, each working 8 hours a day. After 25 days, 2 by 5th of the work is finished. How many additional men we employed so that the work may be completed on time? Each man now working for 9 hours a day. So this is the question. We just simply need to apply the concept of different work, and accordingly we can easily able to get the answer. What is the concept of different work? It says that M1 D1 upon W1 is equals to M2 D2 upon W2. This is what we need to apply. Any one of you, what answer we people are getting? Okay, let's see. Yes, Abhishek, you can just simply download it with the help of Google Apps. So just simply go to the Google Apps and type ACE Online. You will get to know about the ACE Online app. So here the question is saying that initially we are having 50 days and 105 men are working. Like this is the contract, right? But after 25 days, so the value that I am having for D1 is 25 now, right? Because I am having only data for first 25 days. Now the value of D2 will become the remaining days, that is nothing but 50 minus 25, that is 25. This D2 I am going to use how many new men are required to complete the remaining work, right? So the M1 is equals to nothing but 105 men which I hired initially. Now the value of M2 that we are using is 105. The previous number of men we are having, now we need to add additional men. And I am just assuming that that value is X. The value of W1. Initially at the end of this 25th day, they only completed 2/5 of the work. That means the remaining work that we need to complete is 3/5, right? Now, with the help of this one, all we can apply, the number of hours they are working initially are 8. Now, they are working for 9 hours. Now, we just simply need to put the values and we will get our answer. So, 25 multiplied by 105 multiplied by 9. Initially, they are only working for 8, so we will write 8 over here. And they only worked for 2/5 of the total work. That is equals to the 25 multiplied by 105 plus x multiplied by, now they are working for 9 hours, and with that condition they need to complete 3/5 of the work, right? Now, can we able to eliminate something over here? Yes, this 25 and this 25 are eliminated. This 5 and this 5 are eliminated. Do we have anything that we can eliminate? Yes, here we are getting 4 and here we are getting 3. Apart from this, again, can we eliminate something? Yes, with this one we can eliminate. Here we will get 1 and here we are getting 35. So, ultimately we are getting 35 into 4, which is nothing but equal to 140. 140 is nothing but equal to 105 plus x. So, the value of x that we got over here is 35. That means we need to hire 35 more men to complete the work on the time. Option number C is the correct one. Option number C is the correct one. Is it clear? Next. The next question says that 35 kg of a type of gram A, which cost rupees 614 per kg, was mixed with a certain amount of another type of gram type 2 or type B, which cost rupees 695 per kg. Then the mixture was sold at rupees 767 per kg and 18% profit was gained. What was the amount of type B in the mixture? What we need to do, we just simply need to find out the amount. And trust me, you can easily able to put the allegations over here just to get the answers in few seconds. We know that whenever we do put the allegations in any of the questions, we need to compare the similar kind of values, right? If we are comparing the time, then we need to compare time, 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 right? If we are comparing speed, then speed, speed, speed. Similarly, in this question, if we are going to consider the cost price, then cost price, cost price, cost price, right? So, here first we need to calculate the cost price in which he is selling with this thing, right? I am just assuming that the cost price is CP only and I am selling it at a profit of 18%. That means instead of 100% or on the actual amount, I am selling it on 118, right? And the value of this one is equals to 767. Now, from this one, what I have to do? I have to find out the cost price first. And the cost price that I am getting over here is 650 rupees. 650 rupees per kg. Now, how many types of grams we are having? We are having two types, type A and type B. The type A cost 614, right, per kg. We are only dealing is per the kg. And the second one costs 695. But the actual costing that we are having over here is of 650. Now, we need to subtract them. So, here the value that we are getting over here is 45 and the value that we are getting over here is 36. Now, what we will do, we just simply able to find out the ratio. Now, with the help of 9, we can eliminate it. Here we are getting 5 and here we are getting 4. But according to the question, we are mixing or we are taking 35 kgs of what? 35 kgs of gram A. But according to the ratio that we got over here is the quantity ratio. The ratio that we got over here is your quantity ratio. But according to this ratio, I am only mixing 5 parts. But the actual value of this 5 parts is nothing but 35. It is present on the multiple of 7. If this value is present on the multiple of 7, that means this value is also present on the multiple of 7. That means 28 kgs of gram B we are mixing just to sell the mixture on this particular amount at a profit of 18%. That means option number B is the correct one. Option number B is the correct one. Next. The next question says that when the digits of a 2-digit natural number are interchanged, then original number is greater than 4 times the new number so obtained. How many such natural numbers are there which satisfy the above given condition? Ignore the number which have 0 in its unit place. What we have to do, if we are getting 0, then we just simply need to eliminate it. So what answer we people are getting? How many such pairs we got? Very good, Rakesh. Now just simply try to solve this one. So how many pairs you people are getting? Okay, I am just assuming that the number, the natural number I am having is xy. But in the terms of digits, if we want to write down, so I can write down the original number. The original number that I am having is 10x plus y. If I reverse this, then the reverse number or the interchange number that I got is 10y plus x, right? But according to the question, the condition says that if I interchange this, then the original value or the original number is nothing but it is greater than the 4 times of the interchange number. 4 times greater than the interchange number, right? Now I just need to simplify this. So here I can write 10x plus y is greater than 40y plus 4x. Now if I am going to simplify this, I can say that 6x is greater than 39y, right? Or you can also write it as 6x minus 39y is greater than 0. Now with the help of this thing, what we have to do, we just simply have to identify the pairs. Now as the question is saying that if we are having 0, then we need to ignore it. So I am just assuming that let's suppose y is equals to 1. Then what are the possible values of x in which we are going to satisfy this condition? If I am going to put the value of x is equals to 36, equation is not satisfied. But if I will put x equals to 7, it will become 42, which is greater than 39, right? As we are putting y equals to 1. If we are putting x equals to 8, it will become 48, 39, equation satisfied. If I am going to put the x equals to 9, it will become what? 54, which is greater than 39, satisfied. But if I will put y equals to 2, let's suppose, this value may become much more higher than in our range. So we are not going to consider this case. So how many pairs we got? We only got 3 pairs. Which one? If we are going to write it in the format of xy, then they are 7, 1, 8, 1 and 9, 1. So how many pairs we are having? We are only having 3 pairs. Option number B is the correct one. Option number B is the correct one. Clear? It's an easy one, right? Next. The next question says that two sides of a plot measure 64 meters and 48 meters and the angle between them is a perfect right angle. The other two sides measures 50 meters each and the other 3 angles are not right angle. What is the area of the plot? What we have to do? We have to find out the area of the plot. So first you have to imagine what is the diagram. If you can able to draw the diagram, then you can easily able to get the answer as well. Very good Abhishek, very good Rani, very good Radhe. Now try to solve this particular question. For this question, you have to imagine what shape you are having, and accordingly you can easily able to put the Pythagoras theorem if it is needed, and accordingly you can easily able to apply the area formula to get the answer. Okay, I'll help you to draw the diagram. So the question is saying that I am having some different kind of plot, but there's one right angle. So let's suppose this is my right angle, right? The side of this one is of 48 meters, okay, and this is of 64 meters, right? Now the question is also saying that apart from these two sides, the other two sides of 50 meters each, but other 3 angles are not of 90 degree, right? So I can just simply assume that maybe I am having this kind of figure, right? This side is again equals to 50 meters, this is again equals to 50 meter, right? If I join this, if I'll join this particular diagonal, right, can I able to put Pythagoras theorem over here? Yes. I just simply name them as A, B, C, D, right? Now with the help of the Pythagoras theorem, I can easily able to calculate AC. AC is nothing but the square root of AB square plus BC square. That is nothing but square root of 48 plus 64. This is nothing but the square root of 48 is 2304 and the square root of 64 is 4096, right? And when we add this value, we will get our sum as 6400, which is nothing but a square root of 80. Which is nothing but a square root of 80, right? Okay. So we can get the length of this one. Now if I'll draw a angle bisector, let's suppose this one, right? Or side bisector, I can got to know that this is 40 and this is 40, right? Because in the rhombus or whatever shape we are having, here we are having 90 degree. If we are having 90 degree, then we can able to apply the Pythagoras theorem over here also, and I'll put E over here. With the help of this one, we know that we are having a triplet of 3, 4, 5. So it will become 30 centimeter. It will become this ED will become 30 centimeter. Now what we have to do, we just simply have to calculate the area. What we have to do, we just simply have to calculate the area. So the area, first we will calculate the area of triangle ABC. That is nothing but half into base into height. So 64 multiplied by 48, right? So here what we can write? We can write 64 into 24, right? This is my first area. Now in the second one, what we have to do? We have to find out the area of this one, and the area of AED and DEC are equal. We can say that area of triangle AED is equals to the area of triangle DEC, and that can be calculated as half into base, that is nothing but equal to 40 into 30, and we need to multiply it by 2 because we are calculating the area for both at the same time. So this 2 and this 2 are eliminated, and here we will get what? Here we will get 1200 meter square. Now as we multiply this, here the value that we are getting is 1536. Here the value that we are getting is 1536 meter square. But we need to calculate the area of the plot. So the area of plot is nothing but 1200 plus 1536, which will give me the combined solution as 2736 meter square. That means option number D is the correct one. Option number D is the correct one. Clear? It's a very easy one. Next. The next question says that in a pot, the ratio of water and alcohol is 4:3. In another pot, the ratio of water and alcohol is 2:1. In what ratio mixture should be taken from both mixtures to make final mixture, so that final mixture, okay, I guess there is some typing error, the ratio of the water and alcohol be 13:8. Be 13:8. Again, it's a very easy one. So the question is saying that here we are having water and alcohol. In pot 1, the ratio that we are having is 4:3. That means we can assume that the total quantity is on the multiple of 7, right? In pot 2, the ratio that we are having is 2:1. That means the total quantity is on the multiple of 3. And in the final mixture, we want the ratio of 13:8. That means the final quantity we want on the multiple of 21. As we are having different values, what we are going to do, as we know that if we are going to compare, at that time also we can like put the value as like 3/7, 1/3. So instead of that, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to make the final value or the final number equal. So I'll multiply this ratio by 7 and this ratio by 3, so that the final quantity in each and every ratio I'll get the same. So here I am getting 12, here I am getting 9, here and the total quantity is 21, here 14, and here I am having 7, and again the total quantity is 21. So here we are going to compare the alcohol things. So initially in pot 1, here we are having pot 1 and here we are having pot 2. In pot 1 we are having 9 quantity of alcohol out of the total one, and here we are having 7, and in total we are having 8. The one value is greater and one value is lesser. So we can easily able to put the allegations, and here we are getting a ratio of 1:1. That means your option number B is the correct one. Your option number B is the correct one. Again, it's a very simple one, right? Here the correct answer over here is your 1:1. Next. The next question is from the concept of data sufficiency. Here the options are not mentioned, but we know what kind of options we are having, right? So you can write your answers accordingly. The question says that what is third consecutive even number in the given series of even real numbers? For this one you are having two statements. First one, the sum of first two natural number is 46. Second one, the sum of last two number is 54. So can we able to determine the answer with the help of these two statements? The question is simply asking what is third consecutive even number. Okay, let's see. If I am considering the first statement saying that the sum of the first two numbers, okay, first two numbers is equals to 46. As the question is saying that the given series is of even real numbers. So I can say that the second number is nothing but first number plus 2, right? Now if I substitute this over here, I'll get twice of first number plus 2 is equals to 46, right? So from this one we can easily able to get the first number, which is nothing but here we will get 44, and here the first number is nothing but equal to 22. If I can able to get the first number, I can easily able to get the second number, that is nothing but 24, and the third number as well, that is nothing but 26. As it is clearly given that the numbers are consecutive even numbers. So from the first one I can easily able to get the answer. Now I need to check the second one. The second statement says that the sum of the last two numbers, okay, that means the second number plus the third number is equals to 54. Now again I can replace my third number by second number plus 2. That is nothing but 54. So I can say that twice of second number is nothing but equal to 52. So the second number that I got is 26. Now with the help of this one I can easily able to get the third number or the first number. So with this as well I can easily able to get the answer. So I can say that either statement number 1 or second, both are sufficient to give the answers, right? Next. The next question says that the marks obtained by Pratap in English in his class 10th final exams. What we need to do? We need to find out how much score he got in English examinations, right? For that one, again you are having two statements, and accordingly you need to check is these statements are sufficient to answer the questions or not. Very good Radhe, very good Rakesh. Now try to solve this particular question. Okay, let's see. First one, he scored 36 marks in chemistry, which was 45% of the marks that he got in Hindi. So the first statement says that in chemistry the marks that Pratap got is 36, which is nothing but the marks he got in Hindi, the 45% marks that he got in Hindi. So the score that we got in Hindi is nothing but equals to the 80, right? Because we can eliminate it with the help of 5. So, here what we will get? We will get 9, and here we will get 20, here we will 4, right? So, 20 into 4, that is nothing but 80. But the question is saying that Hindi, which is twice as much he marks got in English. So, English, or we can say the marks got in English is nothing but 40. Can we be able to get the marks? Yes, that means first is sufficient. Now, the second one. His marks in English were 21% of the total marks he got in all the subjects. Do we know the marks of other subjects? No. That means this one is not sufficient. Only 1. Only 1 is the correct answer. Next. The next question says that in some of the following logic, chair is coded as IDDSJ and cloud is coded as MDREV. Following the same logic, major will be coded as. What we have to do? We just simply need to apply the concept of coding, decoding just to get the answer. Very good, Ganesh. Very good, Radhe. Now, we are going to take the help of the associated numbers 3, 8, 1, 9, 18, and here we are having 9, 4, 4, 19, 10, right? Here 3, 12, 15, 21, 4, here 13, 4, 18, 5 and 22. So, the pattern. If we will see here, the difference is unusual if we are going to put the normal vertical gap. But if we will see here what we are having a difference of +1 in the cross pattern, right? Here also we are having what? We are having a difference of +1 in the cross pattern, and here we are having a difference of +3, right? +1, +1, +1, +1, and here we are having +3. Now, we need to apply the same logic with this one. So, 13, 1, 10, 15, 18. My answer should be start with B and afterwards I need N, as I added +1 in it. Option number B, C and D are eliminated. I only need to check whether option number A is correct or not. +3, M, S, P. Do we have that in option number A? Yes. That means your option number A is the correct one. Your option number A is the correct one, right? Very good, everyone. Next. The next question says that how many pairs of letters are there in the word sequential, each of which have as many letters between them in the word as they have between them in the English alphabet? We know that how to solve this particular type of question. So, first we need to write down the spelling. Right? Afterwards, what we have to do? We need to take the help of associated numbers. So, 19, 5, 17, 21, 5, 14, 20, 9, 1 and 12. Now, 21 is the highest number, so there is no point to go beyond 21. So, we will start with 19. We can't go this side, so this side. 20, 21, no point to go beyond that one. 5, 6, no. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, no. Next. 17, 18, 19. Yes, we got our first pair, right? We got our first pair. Next. 17. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. There is no point to go beyond 21. There is no point to count with 21 as well. Next, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No. Next, 14, 15, 16, 17. We got our another pair. 18, 19. We got our one more pair. That means we can easily able to eliminate option number A, option number B, right? Next, 20, 21, 21, no. Next, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, no. 10, 11, next, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got a one more pair. That means option number C is also eliminated, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No. Next. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So, how many pairs we got? Ultimately, we got only 4 pairs. Option number D is the correct one. Option number D is the correct one. How many pairs we got? We got 4 pairs, right? Very good, Ganesh. Very good, Rani. Next, the next question is from the puzzle section. Here we are having a very small puzzle. The question is saying that 6 cubes, that is P, Q, R, S, T and U, of different colors, that is orange, red, blue, yellow, peach and white, are placed one above another but not necessarily in the same order. Cube R is placed just above the orange colored cube. One cube is placed between P and orange colored cube. 3 cubes are placed between P and peach colored cube. 2 cubes are placed between S and T. Red colored cube is placed just below P. There are as many cubes placed above red colored cube as below T. T is not orange colored cube. Blue color cube is placed just above yellow colored cube. U is placed above Q. So, these are the clues, and accordingly what we have to do, we have to draw our arrangement. Okay, let's start discussing. As the question is saying that R is placed just above orange one. R is placed just above orange one. Okay, this is my first clue. Second, one cube is placed between P and orange. Okay, P and orange. There is one cube, but we don't know the position, so we will make it like this, right? Next. 3 cubes are placed between P and peach, okay, 1, 2, 3, and here we are having peach. Again the position can be changed. Next, 2 cubes placed between S and T, 1, 2, T, again the positions can be changed. Next, red color cube is placed just below P. So, here we are having P and here we are having red, right. Next, okay, the above red is, the number of cubes above red is equals to the below T. Okay, we are having this as well. T is not orange color cube, okay. Blue colored cube is placed just above yellow, okay, blue is kept just above yellow and U is placed above Q. So this is my clues, right? Now we will start with R. Let's suppose R is over here. If R is over here, then orange color cube is this one, right? And there's a gap of 1 in between orange and P. So we can assume that P is over here. But there are chances that R is over here. Then we are having orange over here. And there are two positions for P now, this one and this one. So in this case, we are just assuming that P is over here, no, at a gap of 1, at a gap of 1. So we can assume here we are having P. And in this one, what we are assuming, here we are having P and this is orange. And if this is orange, then the condition is saying that red is just below of P. So this condition is eliminated, or this case is eliminated. If we are having this case, then here we are having a position of red and here we are having a position of red. If it is so, then the condition says that the number of boxes or the number of cubes above red is equal to the below T. So here we need to put T over here and over here we need to put T. As the question clearly say that T is not orange color, that means this case, because of this case, this is also eliminated and we are only left with this one. If this case is also not applicable, then we will make some other cases in which R is at 4th position and here we are having orange and some other tree, right? Now, okay. Now the question is, or the clue is also saying that there are 3 boxes in between peach and P. So we can't go downside, 1, 2, 3. So this is my peach color. And for blue and yellow we need 2 consecutive places. So these are the only 2 consecutive places. So this is nothing but blue and this is nothing but yellow. The only color that we are left with is white. So R is associated with white. Now we need to put these rest thing. Now the question is saying that there are 2 gaps or 2 cubes kept in between S and T. So 1, 2, here we are having S and in the last we need to satisfy this condition. So this is U and this is Q. So we are done with our arrangement. Now on the basis of this, what we have to do, we have to answer few questions. First, in which of the following positions red colored cube is placed? Red color cube is placed at the bottom, first bottom. Option number B is the correct one. Option number B is the correct one, right? Next. The next one is 4 of the 5 are alike in a certain way based on a group. Find the one that does not belong to the group. U yellow. U yellow. Okay, there is a gap of 1. T orange. Again there is a gap of 1. Q blue, there is a gap of 1. R red, there is a gap of 1, 2, 3, right? And the last one is S white, again there is a gap of 1. So the odd one out is your option number D. The odd one out is your option number D, right? Next. The next question is from the concept of direction sense and the question is saying that Rahul is 10 meter west of Bindu. Priya is 32 meter north of Bindu. Rahul is 50 meters south of Tripti. Tripti is 20 meter west of Vijay. Vijay is 18 meter north of Jessica. So this is the question and the question wants to know that Jessica is at how much distance and in which direction with respect to Priya. This is a very simple one. Okay, it's an easy one. Let's start discussing. So we know that this is my direction plane, north, south, east, west, right? Okay. Rahul is 10 meter west of Bindu. So I am just assuming that this is Bindu. and west, that means that side. So I am just assuming that this is Rahul. This is Rahul at a distance of 10 meters, right? Next, Priya is 32 meter north of Bindu. This is Priya at a distance of 32 meters. Next, Rahul is 50 meters south of Tripti. Tripti is 20 meter west of Vijay. Okay, I guess we are, Rahul is 20 meters, okay, 50 meters south. This Rahul is 50 meters south. If this is 32, then we can assume that somewhere over here this distance is 50 meters, and this position is of Tripti. And Tripti is 20 meter west of Vijay, and if this one is west and this is 10, then we can assume that this must be 20 meters, and here we are having Vijay, right? And Vijay is 18 meter north of Jessica, so we can assume that here we are having Jessica. So this is my diagram, and accordingly what I have to do, I have to answer Jessica is how much distance and in which direction with respect to Priya. The distance is nothing but 20 minus 10, 10, and this direction is east, 10 meter east. Option number C is the correct one. Option number C is the correct one. Next, the next question says that if Bobby is 20 meter west of Jessica and 32 meter north of Rahul, that means we are having Bobby at this position. Right, 32 meters from Rahul and 20 meters from Jessica. Then what is the distance between Tripti and Bobby? That is nothing but equal to the 18 meters. So the correct option over here is your option number B. The correct option over here is your option number B. These questions are very easy. Next, the next question says that Jess is married to Chandni, Bobby and Diya are the children of Chandni. Diya is married to daughter of Kalpesh, who is married to Mohan. Kalpesh is the mother of Rahul, who is a husband of Nidhi. Himansh is the grandson of Chandni and Kalpesh. Lily is a daughter of Nidhi. Vijay is the only sibling of Himansh. Diya has only one daughter. Now this is the blood relation question, and accordingly what you have to do, first you have to draw the family tree, and accordingly you need to give the answers of these two questions. So let me know what answer you are getting. First what you have to do, you just simply have to draw the family tree. We'll draw family tree over here as we are having more space. Okay, let's start discussing. Jess is married to Chandni. Okay. Here what we are having Jess, who is married to Chandni, right? Bobby and Diya are the children of Chandni. Okay, so we can draw it like this. Bobby and Diya. Now, next. Diya is married to daughter of Kalpesh. If it is so, then we can say that Diya is male and he married to the daughter of Kalpesh, right? Who is married to Mohan? Who is married to Mohan, right? Okay. Kalpesh is the mother of Rahul. If Kalpesh is the mother, then we can say that the Mohan is male, and if he is a mother of Rahul, who is a husband, that means we need to make one more entity, is a mother of Rahul and who is married to Nidhi, right? Next, Himansh is the grandson of Chandni and Kalpesh. If both of them, that means here we are having Himansh. And as he is a grandson, that means he is a male, right? Next. Lily is a daughter of Nidhi. Lily is a daughter of Nidhi. Vijay is the only sibling of Himansh. So here we are having Vijay. Next. Diya has only one daughter. So this is the male. So we can say that there are chances that this is a daughter. So this is my family tree. This is my family tree. Now according to this, what we have to do, we have to answer who is the father of Rahul. Rahul father is nothing but Mohan. Option number A is the correct one. Previous question. If Tapas is a daughter of Kalpesh, that means here we are having Tapas, right? Then how is Tapas related to Diya? Tapas is nothing but, where we are having, Tapas is nothing but the wife of Diya. Option number A is the correct one. Option number A is the correct one. So once if we are done with the diagram, we can easily able to answer such questions, right? So before ending this particular lecture, I just want to let you know that ACE is offering the course for RRB NTPC. So if you are preparing for such examination, then you can just purchase this particular course, and don't forget to use this particular NTPC 25 code just to get 25% discount. And yes, if you are preparing for RRB JEE CBT 1, then you can use the course ACE20 just to get 20% off. And if you are preparing for CBT 2 for the branches CE, ME, EE, EC and CS, then again you can use the same code. The same code is applicable if you are preparing for CGL examination and CGL paper 1 and 2, SSC JEE paper 1 and 2. So with this one, let's end this session over here only. We'll meet in the next session. Till then, keep smiling, stay safe, bye-bye, and thank you so much for watching this video.